Are you asking if you should buy a Nintendo Switch in 2024? If so, you came to the right place because today I'll be explaining why you should and shouldn't buy a Nintendo Switch. Alright, let's get straight into the video. So, a pro that you should get the Nintendo Switch is because we already know the basic line of games that is out for the Nintendo Switch. So if you wanted to get a game, you're not going to be like, oh, I gotta save up. Maybe there'll be a new game that come out. Of course, there's going to be the Nintendo Switch 2 next year probably. But besides that, the Nintendo Switch has its basic line of games. So you can just pick out the game that you want, and you don't have to be scared or worried about what other games may potentially be coming out. Because this year, there's only Paper Mario and Luigi's Mansion and Peach, but Peach came out. Anyways, that's our basic line of games. So now what you should be considering is how much you're willing to pay for Nintendo Switch. Are you willing to pay brand new prices? So if you live in Canadian, it's about $450 for an OLED. For original is about 380 about. And US, I know it's about 300. So if you're willing to pay, are you going to get it used or are you going to get it new? Now, used prices could potentially be around 200 to 100 US depending on where you live. So that is great news. So are you going to get someone used stuff? You don't know what they did to it. Let's be fair. Like, what if they dropped it in water, put it in a bucket of rice or something and moist up the water? I don't even know if that still works, but they did that and they didn't tell you. Like, they're like, hey, it still works, but they didn't tell you anything else. Maybe the charging port just doesn't work. They tried to charge it up. The only way that they charged it up was by opening it a bit and sticking something. Maybe that doesn't work that well. So they're telling a lie. Now are you gonna be willing to buy a brand new Nintendo Switch? Even though a new one, like a V2 or Gen 2 Nintendo Switch kind of thing, or just Nintendo Switch 2, will be coming out next year or something. Because it's very likely that that's the case. Now, you also have to keep in mind the prices for games. The game prices don't tend to go on sale a lot. So if you're trying to buy a game brand new, you're gonna have to pay the full price of games. Unless you go to a third-party seller and ask to reduce the price. Maybe he'll reduce the price. Maybe it'll be cheaper on the website already. Who knows? But that's a way that you can get your games for the Nintendo Switch. We have to talk Joy-Con controllers. Now, these controllers tend to get drift a lot. But if you're not planning to play your Switch 24/7, you should be fine with the drift. Maybe you'll go through 1 or 2 pairs of Joy-Cons. That should be it. Now, Joy-Cons are about $100 Canadian, what is it, 80 US, I think? Anyways, it's about that price. So, what kind of Joy-Cons should you get? Should you get it used or new? Well, since the Joy-Cons are prone to drift, you should get them used. Maybe potentially get warranty or something on it if you can, if your local store allows you to use warranty. You can use warranty on it. The Nintendo Switch is a perfect system. It's a perfect system, I guess. It sold over 120 million units. Well, I mean, it's perfect for like gaming thing, Nintendo gaming. It's like the perfect one from the Nintendo franchise. It's not perfect every other way, what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not perfect with the drift. It's also not perfect for, I think that's it. Yeah, I really enjoy this system. This system is phenomenal. So if you don't have a Nintendo Switch, I say that you should probably get one, but just make sure that that's good on your budget. What if you only have $500 because you did something? I don't know, you sold a TV. Now, you only have $500 from selling this TV, and you should be asking yourselves, hey, should I wait to get myself a Nintendo Switch 2 if that comes out next year? I don't know. And you're thinking to yourself, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Alright, just wait for it. Because if you don't have a Nintendo Switch, yeah, if you're not going to play like all the time, or you're not going to play Nintendo games, you still got your PlayStations, your Xboxes, your computer, hold off. Wait until the Nintendo Switch 2 or whatever it is. Wait for it. Now, if you were wondering if you should upgrade, let's just say you still have a V1 or a V2 Switch, and then you're like, there's a Switch OLED. Let me tell you, the Switch OLED screen looks so good. Like, I can't go back to an LCD screen. It looks so weird. The colors don't pop as much, and it's just weird. Now, the Switch OLED is a little bit bigger, but the screen is also a little bit bigger. But anyways, the screen is beautiful. You're probably paying about $80 to $100 more for the OLED system, but I say that it's worth it. But if you're on a budget and you're asking to upgrade, don't do it. If you like playing on TV mode, because probably you're playing on TV mode, it pretty much does the exact same. Maybe a little powerful, but you probably wouldn't notice. If your Switch is on the fritz and it has years of saved data, I say that maybe you should upgrade, because you don't want your saved data to go bye-bye. That's unfortunate if it does. But yeah, if that's the case, potentially upgrade to a Nintendo Switch OLED if you're still on a V1 or V2 Switch. Maybe even a Switch Lite, because you want to try the TV mode. But if you're potentially just a take the Switch and go kind of person, you're probably good with a Switch OLED. Or, yeah, because the Switch OLED, the screen is so good. It's so nice and poppy. Alright, so the Switch OLED prices don't tend to go down very much. They mostly tend to go up. Brand new, or like used. Now let's just say that you already have a Switch OLED, and your thing is on the fritz because you dropped it in a bucket of soap. And it's on the fritz. The screen is kind of cracked. You're maybe asking, should I get a new one? Well, first, you gotta check it over with the repair shop guy. What if you want to bring it to the repair shop guy and he can maybe fix it, but he's charging you $200 to change the screen? And you're like, looking at that $200, you're like, I can buy a new one. Am I gonna buy a new one? Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy a new one. Because you have no idea what the repair shop guy did to your thing. It happened to me multiple times. You bring it there, and it comes back worse. But besides that, if it's your friend or someone that you personally know, bring it to him. See if he can fix it or something. He can potentially fix it. The OLED screen is a very nice screen. You really want to play on that. Okay, so back to games. Going back to games. They already established the games that are coming out this year. Unless there's... they already established them, okay? Because there's nothing to the end of 2024. And by then, you probably earned your extra $100 from selling chocolates. So you can get whatever extra little game comes out. And I think the answer, if you should buy a Nintendo Switch in 2024, should be do it. The Nintendo Switch is a beautiful console. Beautiful. Games are awesome. This is at the peak of Nintendo Switch. All the games are out. There's over like 1,000 games to choose from. So if you're kind of bored and you're considering what to get, what to play, the Nintendo Switch has got you. So yeah, anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. And yeah, with that being said, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.